Welcome back to Cookies and Milk.
Welcome back to Cookies and Milk. I'm your host, Ben.
I'm your host, William.
Today's episode is brought to you by Sherry's Berries.
No, it's not. But
These berries are so big.
But we are eating Sherry's berries. Oh! You're having it first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jonesing for this.
Fresh berries, straight from Sherry. Sherry does a damn good job on these berries.
Yeah?
You can buy them for your mom. Mother's Day's coming up.
We've heard all those ad reads. That's a fake. Let's just start doing ads until they pick up.
Somebody has to pay us one day.
Hey, you can't do ads.
I literally just read verbatim other people's ads. Sherry's Berries, for $19.99, you get 6 berries. And you can double the berries for $10 more.
If you used to go cookies.
And they'll be here in time for Mother's Day.
Back in time. Send her back in time.
Next Mother's Day.
Oh. I already got your gift picked out. It was a lot of thought. These berries are really good.
Tastes like alcohol.
Yeah, like some really... like alcohol I've had before.
How the fuck do you know what alcohol tastes like, huh? You don't know enough to drink.
Like...
scumbag.
Wine? I've had sips of wine before.
Yeah, it's like almost thick.
Yeah.
With 2 C's.
No, wait a second.
The berries, too much.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Hold on a second.
Podcast.
You think we should
Oh, fuck.
maybe try to eat the cookies and then record the podcast? Be like, we just had some cookies. They were these cookies. But then it feels disingenuous. Maybe we didn't have those cookies.
Yeah, it's disingenuous.
Finds we've just been recording in
I
front
feel
of
like I'm gonna throw up.
from the I loved what I had.
I feel like the berry was way too much.
I liked the berry. I think there could have been more berry. I really liked those strawberries.
No, I thought it was like way too sweet.
I like sweet things. Now that I'm having the fudge stripes, they're way too bland. I should have saved the Sherry's berry for last.
I should not have. I'm glad I'm gonna move on from the Sherry's Berries. Actually, here's my new coupon code if you use. If you use coupon code
Oh my god, hold on a second.
SECUOS, you get half the berries for half the price.
That's not only did you say it was too much, it was too sweet, saying the sponsor was bad. We're never gonna be fun about Sherry's berries now.
It's never gonna sponsor us now. But I'm not a mom.
You sure about that?
If I was a mom.
Ah, damn it, we can't talk about... I was going to make a joke about episode 28. The lost episode.
Oh, right, yeah, the hidden to time.
Where you fuck yourself.
Alright, it's...
Fucking Nazi. I was doing my cooking, I looked back and I had missed it by like 3 inches.
So funny.
It was so good. But we can't talk about it.
You've talked about it so much.
I love it. And I'm so mad that we lost the episode.
We still gotta do the work on the thing. I think you just gotta save a bunch more random miscellaneous clips and see if it pops.
What?
I say this, but I know you're not gonna do it.
I'm not.
Because you know the issue was that a lot of files weren't appearing on your phone for some reason?
Yeah.
Well, I think if you keep recording more and more files with
Maybe I should just delete them. Delete the files that show up.
Yeah, maybe. And also record more over those and see if there's like a limit to how many it shows or like if there's some issue there. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things you could try and you haven't tried any of them.
I haven't, no. I don't try things.
I'm aware.
But this is not what we're talking about. You said your topic was RPGs?
My topic
No, it was board games.
Not
RPGs.
The Dark Souls board game came out.
Huh?
And that's definitely like something. I feel like board games always run this really fine line
Yeah.
between like being interesting in practice and like actually practical. Because like Heroescape is a lot of fun. But holy fuck, where are you supposed to keep that?
Yeah.
The box is like, once you take it out of the box once, it's no good ever again.
What?
The box.
Why?
Because the pieces don't fit back into it. They're never going to fit back into the plastic.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to take them apart every single time. And that's sort of how board games are in general. You need like a dedicated space for it. The one board game table seems like a really great idea, but it's going to be way too expensive for most people to go in on.
What, like a virtual table that holds all the board games?
Yeah, it's like a table, and it's got like a tablet screen on it, and you can just load board games onto it.
Right. That's also good for Dungeons and Dragons type stuff.
Right,
Making maps.
But like it's gonna be way too much money. Like I can't imagine your normal board game goers. Board games already seem like they're a really hard industry to break into.
Yeah.
Because just like, why do that when you could play Candy Crush on your phone? That's how video games are sort of in general. And it's like, hey, this is a thing where you can play all your board games at once on it for like the low price of, I don't know. I mean, if it was like $100, I could be like, alright, I can see people getting that. $200? Alright, I can maybe see people getting that. Anything pushing that is like, okay, I cannot see this anymore. Which is a shame, because I really like board games. But like, Fred was telling me about the Dark Souls board game.
Right. Isn't Dark Souls dead?
Yeah, but the board game isn't.
It ended. Like, what was their decision to end it?
I think it was just after Dark Souls 2, they were like, we're done telling the Dark Souls story.
Huh.
But, the Dark Souls board game is one big box.
Right.
And then he's like, and that's not even all of it. I'm getting expansions that are more and more boxes, and I'm like, what are you gonna do with this? You can't take that over to a person's house because you're not gonna do that.
Right.
Even playing it at your own house is gonna be such a mess.
Definitely.
Like, it's gonna be a solid 30 minutes of setup and set down, which is just like...
Yeah, it seems like a hard time.
Yeah, I'm big into,
How does the game work?
There's like a billion different cards and things and everything and big monsters, and I think you build the dungeon as you go through it.
Ooh.
It's something like that, but there's like a bunch of different pieces and cards and treasures and items and equipments, and it's like, alright. Another thing about board games, they have to be pretty easy to get into.
Right, yeah, definitely.
You should be able to sit down and be playing it within 15 minutes.
Right.
Any longer than that and you are,
It turns into a, like, you're reading something. Like, the instruction booklet should... It shouldn't be like, okay, now this happens, and then this happens, and then you, let me go back to the instruction booklet when something happens.
Right, what should happen is you start the game up, and you're getting into it, and you're like, oh wait, how do we do this? And you're like, alright, let me pull out the rulebook. Not like, alright, in order to start the game, everybody gets 4 of this, 5 of this, 4 of this, 3 of this.
Unless you're really into that type of stuff. Because, like, some people love Monopoly, but not everyone loves Monopoly.
Everybody loves Monopoly.
I think everyone hates it. Like, I wish I could play it more, but no one wants to play it.
I want to play it.
I'm not going to solo 1v1 you Monopoly.
1v1 me Monopoly. We can play as 2 extra people also.
You know, people, like, buy Monopoly for a game. Let's just play Fortune Street instead. Let's buy Fortune Street. It's a fun...
Online?
No. It's a mix of, what is it? Not Blue Dragon.
RPG?
An RPG, in Mario characters. And it's, yeah, you've never heard of it?
I think I have heard of it, but I've never actually looked into it.
It looks like a pretty fun game. Like, you go around a board and you buy shops and you can expand them, buy other opponent shops, and it's fun to see, like, all the Mario characters have different reactions.
Right.
And I'm sure that...
Are you sure it's not Blue Dragon?
It's not Blue Dragon. Dragon Heroes? Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest Heroes? Dragon Quest is a game also.
Dragon Quest. Is that the new game? Is that the game that just came out?
Dragon Quest and Blue Dragon are both illustrated by Akira Toriyama, aren't they?
Are they? I don't... No way.
My phone's right there.
I'm picking up Ben's phone. I'm going to check that out. That sounds like not a thing that is going to happen. Why would Akira Toriyama do both Dragon games?
And Dragon Ball?
Oh, well, okay then. He also did Chrono Trigger. Remember that?
Dragon Chrono Trigger?
Oh. Oh my god. You're right. Why did he do that?
Yeah, this is just Goku.
Why did he do that? Why did he do that, there? Akira?
He made two different... Because he also...
Did he make them?
I don't think he made it.
Now look up Blue Dragon. I know he made Blue Dragon, because I think of the main character of Blue Dragon, and it's
Goku.
It's Gohan.
At the very least, it's Gohan. There he is. It's Gohan.
Yep. Yeah,
This
okay.
is fucking disgusting. That's the worst looking dragon I've ever seen in my life. I fucking... Dude was seconds away from illustrating this thing's dick.
Akira's like, Toriyama, hold on a second.
So he was like about to draw it. Somebody was like, hey, you got that new design? And he was like,
oh!
right here. There are no nipples on this thing, and that's like crying shame.
Oh no.
You might as well do that. If you're gonna do the pecs...
Akira has made nipples on his characters
If
before.
you're gonna do the pecs, draw the nipples.
Akira draws nipples on his male characters too.
I don't know what this is.
Do they don't draw nipples, Oda doesn't draw nipples on his One Piece characters, does he?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think how often they're bare-chested, though.
Are you serious?
They usually have their chests open, but they've got shirts on.
Zoro now takes off his shirt
Of course.
to fight. Luffy keeps his shirt on sometimes. Most of the time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
what about
seen him
Lucci?
shirtless.
What, Luffy?
Yeah.
Film Z. He doesn't have a shirt at the end.
I was too busy thinking about the cool action scene to notice.
With Z and Luffy fighting shirtless.
Oh yeah, you're right. I wasn't even... They could have both been naked, and I wouldn't have noticed.
I mean, it doesn't... They were naked earlier in the movie. In a hot spring. No nipples.
What if...
There were no nipples on Brooke. Come on. Oda.
But I don't have any nipples.
All that was left of me was my afro and my nipples. Brooke, I need you to always keep a shirt on, okay?
I'm glad you're wearing clothes.
Or I will cut the nipples off. Oh, God.
No, Brooke. There's the Yahoo answers. It's like, what?
Oh, no,
nipples grow back?
no, no, Steve. liked by the asker.
There's a... Oh, gotta find the image now so I can post that up.
Doesn't Oda also draw for Fairy Tail?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I mean, because I don't understand. It seems like you'd be super busy drawing the one thing that you have to draw every 2 weeks.
Yeah. But there are other artists that help with One Piece, isn't it? I mean, of everything. Right?
Yeah, they've got teams.
Yeah.
We got off topic.
I don't know. I think we're on a good topic. Board games, nipples, what's the difference?
I want to play more Monopoly. Like, I got
You
Fallout
think the Monopoly Man
has
has nipples?
I haven't checked recently.
Look that up.
I'm not going to look this up. That's a trap.
The FBI's like, whoa, Benjamin, what are you looking for
Was it
now?
the NSA?
NSA. FBI is now on you.
I'm on a watch list. You sick fuck.
Stay away from the Monopoly Man.
He's an American hero. Is he, though? He gets arrested a lot.
Monopoly was... What else? What else?
Monopoly is fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
I got the Fallout Monopoly for Christmas, and I literally have not even opened it. I have not unwrapped it.
No one plays it with you.
Because no one plays it. Every time I come over here, I'm like, hey, family, do you want to play a family game night? Like a board game? It's like, I play Monopoly. I'm like...
Well, because now Family Game Night's different.
Oh, yeah, but it wasn't.
Because you never show up earlier. We might play Monopoly if
we
you...
would not. We would... You hold this...
Does Alan want to play Monopoly?
I think so.
Because if Alan plays, then it's you. Then it's you. I pointed at myself when I said you. Then it's you, me, Alan, and Dad.
Do you remember the one time me, you, and Alan played Monopoly?
Just all the three of us?
Just the three of us?
I'm sure we did it.
We were playing the Transformers Monopoly. I remember it pretty exactly.
What did you do?
Because you were on one of the... It was the Transformers Monopoly. You were on, like, the back end of it. The side that's yellow and purple.
Yeah.
And there was, like, a... I think it's yellow and purple. But there was a purple space. And I was just like... Or a yellow space, I think it was. And I was just like, I'm randomly going to put everything into that one. And I spent, like, $10 million.
And then I landed on it.
And then you landed exactly on it, and you went bankrupt immediately.
That's how Fortune Street works.
Yeah, where you just...
You buff the shit out of one place, one section, you buy stocks in it. And if you run out of money, you start selling stocks in order to get the money back.
That makes sense.
It's an interesting game.
Really does sound just like Monopoly.
We should look it up so we can play it for the channel.
That makes sense. Is it for the Wii?
Yes, for the Wii. We should also get any of the Mario games for the GameCube. I think that would be fun to play.
You know what we should get?
What?
We should get the e-reader Mario Party for the Game Boy.
How about...
Game Boy Advance.
How about no? Why the fuck would we get that?
Dude, there was a fucking Game Boy Advance Mario Party?
Yeah? I know, you just said it.
And
Okay.
then I saw a
Okay.
mini game from it where it's like a whole little detective thing.
Yeah! What is
And I
that?
was like, that's the most in-depth minigame I've ever seen in my entire life. I guess, because is it exclusively single player? Is that why they can put in those crazy
I don't
minigames?
think it's exclusively single player.
I don't know, we should look
Maybe
into
it
it.
is.
It's probably like $50 though.
Oh, definitely. Look it up.
Oh, I got the 9 gig version of the image. That's how you know it's good.
What?
The 9 gig version of No Nip Steve.
Okay. How do you know you have that?
Because it has the big 9 gig watermark on it that I didn't even see.
Other... Oh. Oh, God. I just remembered one of the first videos we started recording for when we started the channel up again. And it's the party, Namco party
Oh,
game.
yeah, the one that... Oh, man, I'm so mad that the audio on that one got destroyed.
It's so bad. How much is it?
Looks like $89.
Oh, God!
Amazon.
Oh, God! Look up the Mario Party 4, 5, and 6, and 7. There's so many Mario Party games for the GameCube.
Mario Party 9 is $43, 8 is $37, 10 is $41, Star Rush $30, DS $30, Mario Party $33, 7 for $28. I don't know why they're offering it for
$99.
Mario Party 4 is $135.
What the fuck?
Mario Party 6 is $38. Mario Party 5 is $154. Alright, Amazon is not a good place to be searching from. I want to hit up eBay.
What the fuck is everyone's problems with GameCube games? Why is there such a big desire?
Yeah, really.
I mean, I guess because the GameCube had some really knockout hits, but like, holy shit, chill out.
Mario Party 5 is $40, fast and free.
Oh, okay.
Mario Party 6 is $27. Mario Party DS is $15.
Well, those aren't too bad.
Mario Party 6 caseless, as is defective for parts not.
Sorry, what?
Mario Party 7 replacement case and manual for $13.
You know, I had a fun thought. I don't know why I'm discussing this here, but I don't want to lose the thought. For a Frida podcast episode, we go on the Japanese Treasure Cruise strategy guide and look up the Google Translate of all of them. Because you remember...
Chalice,
of course. And you remember the... What is it? The assassination? It was like... slut assassination.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the girls was just like slut assassinator, and it's like, how do you get that?
What's the translation? Were there two 3DS games? Oh no, it's one game.
There's
Fuck.
Mario Party 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 4 games. That's 4 games. That's the most of any console.
Yeah.
Because
1, 2, 3 was on the N64. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 was on the Wii, and then 9 was on the Wii.
9 was on the Wii as well, and then
Mario Party Advance GBA
10 was for the Wii U.
$5.
What?
Yeah, it's $5.
Oh, okay.
Actually, $3. Oh, these aren't bidding.
These are bidding?
I think I'll bid on this one for $4.
You gonna bid on it?
Yeah, I'll
place
bid on
up to $10 or $5 first.
I was gonna go 4 and see if I get outbid immediately.
Okay.
I guess I'll go 425. I'm fucking advertising this. Oh, been outbid.
How they outbid you already?
You can set what your max bid is, and then eBay puts it to the lowest.
They put it at $5.50.
This is my bid.
That's your bid?
I think it's my bid because I can't bid again.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
When does it end? 20 hours?
a day and 13 hours. So I got a time. It's probably gonna get outbid again. I'll just bid on the other one. What were we talking about? How long's it been?
Nipples. 21 minutes. We ended here. Call it a short episode.
Nah, it seems bad. Speaking of nipples, one of my favorite Magic the Gathering arts just has nipples just 100% there.
What?
Just like unquestionably, like that's what those are. And it's the current like big bad, like the most evil dude in the multiverse. Original art is just like,
Nipples.
hey, those are your nipples. Reading a book, titties out.
Bolas? Oh, him. Right, that art.
Yeah,
That's a poor quality picture of Bolas.
there they are.
Oh, God. He sure changed.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, a little bit of an
Does
upgrade.
he have it in the...
No, he put a shirt on.
Oh, he has a shirt on?
Yeah.
Alright. Is he still green?
He's yellowish.
He always has
He's always in the yellowish pictures.
He always has a yellow mist around
He's
him.
also titties out.
Is that who is that?
It's like a Nicole Bolas if they were an anime girl.
Well, I guess that makes sense. But who wants to fuck Bolas?
No, I mean, because this art doesn't have titties out. So it's a silly thing for them to have replaced. You can't zoom in enough to find the titties.
He is not wearing a shirt. He is wearing
There's something there.
something that goes in between where his
Nipples should
where
be.
his breasts would be if he were a woman, but he is a dragon. So
They didn't have breasts.
I know.
Also, you're asking yourself for a debate about the fucking dragon-made anime.
When she is actually
Welcome to the Thunderdome!
hold on a second. When she's actually a dragon, I've seen the opening. Because that
Did you
was
see your titties?
not when she's a dragon.
But that was my favorite thing about
She does not have that when she's a dragon.
Was like that went around, like the opening went around, and people were like, "This ridiculous anime was a mistake," and then like it came out, and people were like, "I really like the new Dragon Maid anime." And
God,
it's like,
I
what?
hate Tumblr.
So okay,
Stop being so loosey goosey.
like I understand. There's like Tumblr's not a hive mind. Different people like different things. These are the exact same fucking people. I follow the same people.
Yeah, it's. Oh wow! It looks like such a bad anime. Oh, she's a cute girl.
It's got lesbians in it. Okay,
What?
got it.
The fetishization of lesbians?
It's totally fine.
Did you really want to continue this episode after we got really mad about that?
Yeah, because we have to bring it back to an okay place.
Oh.
That's how that's how the episodes go. We get mad about something, and we gotta reel it back into a funny topic.
Oh no!
Oh God, you give me too much milk.
Okay. I've been trying to not do that.
You gotta go like halfway in this cup.
That's not enough milk.
It's too. I literally.
Your bones are weak if you don't have enough milk.
3 drinks. I had to drink it 3 different times.
I chug it.
I know you chug it. I would also like to chug it, so I gotta put it in half.
Then that's not chugging.
It is. It's
down
the whole thing.
It's taking a normal drink. It's taking a normal drink of a half of a cup.
No.
You chug when it's full, not halfway full.
If you only put halfway in it, then that's chugging the whole thing.
If you really do
the whole thing, you chug the whole thing.
If you chug halfway, and do you struggle?
When it's halfway, no.
Do you have a hard time? Then it's not chugging.
What the fuck?
You gotta drown yourself.
So here's my question: if somebody pours themselves a glass of out of a 2 liter,
yeah,
and then you chug the whole rest of the 2 liters, is that chugging?
Well, okay, that's not a cup.
There has to be a certain amount in it.
There has to be.
You only chug certain amounts.
Right.
What if you have bigger? What if you're a bigger person than somebody else?
When you're just better. You're just better.
Mathematically, you are better than they are.
Yeah, I am better than you.
No, that's not true.
I'd say it evens out because you're taller than me.
Yeah, the inch taller than you.
Now, hold on a second. 1 inch, does that make up for hundreds of pounds?
It's like 100 pounds.
What are we, 200 pounds different?
How much do you weigh?
Wait, hold on a second. I weigh 250.
I was like, did you put on an extra 100 pounds?
I don't know why I thought I was 300 pounds.
You thought you were 300 pounds and you thought I weighed 0.
I am 260 pounds.
Yeah, I'm like 150, 160. I gotta weigh myself. Do you have a scale in there?
I don't know if it works well. Not in the middle of the podcast, bud.
I keep meaning to weigh myself at work. We have a big...
Do you ever get a checkup?
I haven't been to a doctor in like a year.
Oh no. A year's not bad, I guess.
When was the last time I went to a doctor?
You went to a doctor? Oh. Your back cracked. Like you moved your neck up. Ugh. I wish I could crack my neck. I keep sleeping on it wrong. Like, I keep waking up with a crick in my neck. Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the podcast.
Chest break.
Yeah.
Oh. I saw a picture of just a woman. But it was just like her collarbone and like maybe like a little below that.
Sure.
And like her long neck. I'm like, what? Is that
no description, no anything?
No description. I think it said Q in the tags.
Like a porn thing?
No, I don't think it was a porn thing. Like, I think it was just someone... I don't know. Like, I need to go back to the person that posted that and think about why I followed them.
I do that a lot. Like, somebody has been on my dash line, they just post a lot of aesthetic pictures, and I'm like, did I follow you?
I followed someone from...
always doing this?
School. And they sometimes just put up pictures of, like, naked buff dudes, and I'm like, why do I follow them?
God, the candidacy of like, yeah, you can follow my Tumblr. I post porn a lot, but it's fine.
It's never porn. It's like, it's just the beginnings of the cut V.
Sure,
in their abs or something. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done.
Our time has come to a close.
I think I'm done following you.
We have talked a lot of things in this episode.
Yeah. Those guys had nipples, let me tell you that.
Confirmed. Is an anime better or worse if it has nipples in it?
I mean...
I think the less nipples there are, the better it is.
Now, hold on a second.
Can you name something that does have nipples in it?
You can still... Now, I don't think nipples should generally say if something is bad or good. Depends on the usage of nipples.
Old Nickel Balls isn't very good. New Nickel Balls is great.
No. He was trying his best.
I'm just saying, one of them has nipples, one of them doesn't.
They caught him at a time when he was relaxing at home, reading a book. Do you always wear a shirt when you're at home?
It's cold in my house.
It can get stuffy in your apartment.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my clothes off though.
Was Bolas just like fucking naked? Like if
In
I
that
looked at the
picture?
full art of that card, would his dick be out?
Yeah,
Would he be reading that book? His dick be out?
I hit up the artist. It's also it's
Is the tip of a dick his nipple?
the nipple Bolas is. I feel like the joke we've been trying to make this entire episode, but we haven't been able to. It's real funny that cards effect is whenever he deals combat damage to a player, they discard their whole hand. And normally when cards are discarded, it's because you're like scared or like you get like a mental shock.
You're surprised to see a dragon's nipple.
You see his nipples on, and you're like, what? You drop your hand everywhere.
So I assume you mean if there's nipples, that means there's sexualization of women.
No,
No?
I didn't say that.
Are you certain?
I said if there are nipples, it's worse.
So are we talking about like fully detailed nipples?
I'm talking nipples, period.
Or okay, so what about Dragon Ball nipples? Because those are just ovals. Those are just ovals that are the same color as the bicep that they are on. Do you think if...
I think One Piece is better than Dragon Ball.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. I don't know why I was pausing. Made it seem like I was going to debate that, but no, it's definitely true. One Piece is better than most anime.
Yeah. We have a very small sample size of things here. Dragon Ball has nipples in it. One Piece doesn't have nipples. I like One Piece more than I do Dragon Ball. So it's better.
So you're just made uncomfortable by nipples in general.
Nickel Bolas, bad. Nipples.
Okay.
Nickel Bolas, no nipples, good.
Right.
This is a...
Is it the same Nipple-O Bolas, though? Is it the same
It's the
effect
same
of the
guy.
card? No, I know it's the same guy.
Oh, yeah, there's a different Nickel Bolas art.
Is the card the same, though?
There is a different card art where it's the... Oh, no.
Anime Nickel Bolas with her tits out.
Yeah, here's this different Nicol Bolas.
So that's Planeswalker Nicol Bolas.
Right.
And that's the one that would have his nipples out?
Right, originally this
It
card had
costs
the
so
nipples
much.
out. Yeah, it's like fucking...
He's not even a super rare.
No,
The
this was
legendary.
before Mythics were existed.
Oh, then he would have been a mythic if he was reprinted?
Yeah, you can tell by this little weird time spiral thing.
Right. I
He
can
was a
tell
common
by...
back in the day.
What?
No. They didn't fucking know what to do with the symbols on the side.
Who's that?
Tezzeret? Age
Where's his
of the
nipples?
nipples? No nipples. Very good.
Wait, Nicol Bolas made another Planeswalker?
No, he found one dying and was like, hey, buddy.
And he's just like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll join you.
No. He's like a slave to Nicol Bolas.
Okay.
He does not like Nicol Bolas.
That makes sense.
Nicol Bolas doesn't have any fans. Except an entire plane where we're at right now.
And they all love him?
Did
they love him for who he is?
No, they love him because he mind controlled the entire plane and
So
erased their history.
they don't love him.
Alright, well, I mean... They
He
wouldn't
made them-
if they knew.
He made them
If
love
they
him.
knew, they wouldn't love him, but they
No.
don't know, so they
Would
love
they
him.
still love him if they saw him with his nipples out?
That's a good question. What if... The entire set of Amonkhet is building up to the next set, which is Hour of Devastation.
Yeah.
Which is when the sun goes through the big old dragon horns on the plane. And then the God Pharaoh, Nicol Bolas, is set to return.
Yeah?
What if he showed up with his nipples out?
You lost me. You lost me so hard. Like you slipped into that magic jargon real quick, and then you just like jumped back into the Nicol Bolas with his nipples out.
I knew, because I was trying to like summarize it as much as possible.
Going into the Pharaoh's son, but what if Nicol Bolas showed up with his nipples out?
I could feel, I said Amonkhet, and you like turned off. And I was like,
Go through the Pharaoh horns.
It's like we just say everything else real fast, and then we get back to the punchline.
That's hilarious. So, what if every single new Planeswalker reveal,
Have
they
their nipples
just
out?
had their nipples out?
I think it'd be real fun that we had the origins of a lot of Planeswalkers recently.
You know, I'm going to cut you off right there.
Okay. That's probably for the best. I already regret what I was going to say.
What if it was the Leliana subset of cards where all of them were dead, but they were still the original Planeswalker like stuff, and it was like Leliana, the Last Hope.
You've seen that. I've showed you that before.
Yeah, you showed me that. I was talking about that. I know what it is. That's why I'm talking about it.
I was like, there's no way you don't know what that is, and you're just basing this off a guess. But yeah, all the zombies have their nipples out.
What if it was an alternate set and they all just had their nipples out?
I'd play that. That's
You'd
Unhinged.
play that?
That's the Unhinged is the joke set.
Unhinged.
And it's funny if they all have their nipples out.
Nipped out. Now, we gotta talk to Wizards of the Coast.
Ring ring. Hello, Mark Rosewater. Hey, have you ever heard of a little thing called nipples?
Yeah, I know you do. Nicola Bolas says you do.
Call the person who drew that art.
How about we bring it back?
Hey, can we reprint that art specifically?
We're just printing porn at that point.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that.
I would think that would increase MTG sales. Made for kids.
There are already people who get card alters that are just big boobies.
Oh.
Fucking one of my
Jace?
Unfortunately not.
Dang it.
One of my least favorite card alters I've ever seen was this Chandra altar, where like her boobs were so big that they were fucking statistically and what's the word? Anatomically impossible.
Were they spilling out over the card effects?
Like her face was here, and then you go to like a foot, and then her boobs start, and it's
oh no!
What the fuck?
What
is going on in this art?
Why would they do that?
You couldn't not look at it because the art was covering the text.
I said that. I asked that if they started to cover up the card effects.
You couldn't read the effect anymore. Fortunately, I knew what the effect did because I know what every shadow does.
You know what every card does.
Yes.
I had picked up a card. I picked up a card like Sunday.
Yeah, it was Sunday.
And I was like, what is it? Like, I didn't even show Ben. I didn't even show Ben. Ben got like the faintest of glimpses of the card, and he's like, actually, you might want to hold on to that. Because it does like this and this and this, and I'm like, yeah,
I didn't even say
that's word for word what it does. And I didn't tell Ben the card name.
I didn't able to read the flavor text too.
I didn't actively try to show him what the picture was.
It's important to hear that he didn't ask me what the card did.
I didn't.
I saw it and I was like, by the way,
no nipples on that card though. You might want to toss it.
No nipples on that card. So what the fuck is the point?
Quilt Slagworm. I don't know if those are nipples.
There might be nipples. I don't know what the Phyrexians are up to.
You think Quilt Slagworm has nipples?
Probably somewhere on that thing.
Think any of the worms have nipples? What if Lucci? What if Lucci
had nipples?
Like, yeah, he had. Do Milkcats have nipples?
Probably beneath the fur.
Yeah, like if we look at Rubble when he lies down, I think you can feel like bumps. I don't know.
I've never done.
You've never gone to scratch Rubble's belly?
I've scratched his belly. I've never been like, I wonder if there are any nipples.
I don't think it. I just feel them sometimes.
That's just what happens.
I'm sorry.
We got Rubble right here.
Rubble's right here. Rubble, let's feel your belly. Yeah, I think that fight would be a lot different if Lucci just had like a row of cat nipples on his stomach when he fought Luffy.
I think the fight would have been relatively the same.
You think
like
so?
I said, I didn't even notice Luffy and Zed were shirtless in their fight.
Right, because they were punching themselves in the face a lot.
Right, a lot of face punches. Let me feel your belly. Jeez. Now let me do it. Well,
just go for it, quick. What? How do we get here?
Oh God, when did we? This podcast is gonna be a fun one to listen to because there was like some moment where everything just went to shit. Oh, the dragon, the blue dragon.
You fucking looked up the goddamn blue dragon because of my mistake.
It's funny that we started talking about blue dragon's nipples and then we went on to another dragon's nipples. Raboobal, are you a dragon?
Well, that is yet to be seen. I mean,
he has nipples.
Either way. Do you feel anything?
I mean, it might just be he's got a lot of punch.
Hold him up. Pick him up and let me show you his belly. Pick him up. I don't care if he backs away.
Take a picture. Take a picture.
Ow! It's hurting me. Do you see it? Delete that picture. I feel
That's
bad.
a good one.
I feel bad putting rubble.
That's a good picture.
We gotta close the door. Dad's getting mad.
What time are we at? I think we could be done with the
I
episode.
think we'll be done with the episode. Yeah, that's 40 minutes.
That's a healthy podcast episode right there.
All right, that was our talk about nipples. And you gotta post that picture of rubble.
That's such a good picture of rubble.
I'm laughing at something that is a visual.
I'll put it.
If it comes up, yeah. All right, well.
How are the snacks?
Sherry's berry I had was great.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I really liked it. What about you?
I think the stuff on the outside was okay. Maybe if I had more chocolate on the outside of the berry.
I think the chocolate really helped out the berry.
Because the icing I had on mine was almost... I couldn't even taste it through the berry.
Oh,
I feel like if I had like chocolate chips and the chocolate...
The chocolate chips really helped.
Yeah. Maybe I would have... So, if your mom is gone for Mother's Day...
If your mom is gone for Mother's Day?
Going for Mother's Day.
Oh.
Hit up www.sherrysberries.com//
Nipples.
Cookies and nipples.
Oh, no.
We should do that game one time where we put the Oreo on our forehead and then we have to get it into our mouth.
On the podcast?
On the podcast.
Like a non-visual medium, do that?
Yeah, we have to describe exactly what's happening.
Oh, it's in my mouth.
I did it.
And like, there's still comments like, you used your hands.
I saw you use your hands.
What? Alright, that's the end of that. That's the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
I've been your host, William.
Did you forget your name there?
I was going to say I've been your host, Ben.
I've been your host, Ben, no.
I know. That's the
That's
funny
up.
thing.
It's a good thing you didn't say it then, because that would have been confusing.
It's almost like they don't know our voices. Alright, bye.